What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Career Mode. This is episode number 120. Last episode, if you haven't already watched it, go back and watch it. We made a number of signings in that one. If you've already seen it, though, I'm about to show you the players that we've got into the team. And if you haven't seen it and don't want to spoil it, then go back and watch that episode. But, guys, if you remember, these were the signings we managed to make. So we got Sanchez, we got Lou, we got Rashford for next season, we got Zuma for next season, both of those guys on pre-contracts, of course. Mauro Icardi also rejoined the club, as well as, I think that's Thiago Silva's regen, but I'm not completely sure of that, but I'm pretty sure it is, as he is a Brazilian playing in the French League before he joined us, of course. We also sold 5 players on. You can see the players that we sold there. And we've got one deal still in the works, and that is Iñaki Williams. Heavily suggested by you guys. £52 million is the offer on the table. It was accepted previously by Bilbao. I had to reoffer it, though, due to the fact that we got in Mauro Icardi instead. Look at our profit, by the way, minus 85 million. That's crazy. But, guys, we've got Torino here in this one. I've changed the team up slightly. You can see it there. It is on your screen. And I've actually given a start and the captain's armband to Mauro Icardi. Of course, the captain before here at Inter. There was, I've read about it, a situation in which there was a bit of an issue with Icardi. Apparently, there were him and the fans at Inter Milan had a bit of a spout. But I don't know if that's all sorted now. But apologies if I've upset anyone by bringing him back to the club. But I decided to do it anyways because I thought it'd be quite interesting for the series to bring him back and see if he is capable of the goal-scoring feat that he's currently doing in real-world football. But, guys, we've got this game up against Torino here. They're sat in 5th place going into this. I'm pretty confident, to say the least, in this one. You can see I'm going to show you everything, of course, the sliders as well as per usual. And after that signing of Iñaki Williams, we will be changing up the kit numbers of the players. One of you guys, or I mean one of the people out in the comment section, actually commented, I think I mentioned this yesterday, to not give anybody the number 4, which is why I will not be giving any player number 4. Apparently that's given to Javier Zanetti, or Javier Zanetti, I don't know, I quite know how you say it. And it was actually thumbs up quite a bit, so there must be quite a few of you Inter Milan fans out there who watch my videos. So that's crazy to see the support coming in all the way from Italy. I've got a few of you guys as well from Australia, just the most random places in the world, and it's so cool to see the fact that you guys all across the world are supporting my videos and enjoying what I do. So thank you again. And as I'm recording this, we just hit 5k on the channel, so that's absolutely crazy. Again, mad thank you and mad props to you guys for that. But guys, this game against Torino here, let's go, let's pick up the victory, and let's see what Mauro Icardi can do in his return to Inter Milan. The home fans are going to get to see him back in an Inter Milan shirt. Can he grab himself a debut goal? What a debut that would be. He leads the line today as the skipper. I wonder if the commentators are going to mention anything about him rejoining the club. Let's see here. You can see the league table. We've won 16 of our 19 league games. We've drawn 3 and lost 0 of those games as well. We are currently sat a few points ahead of Juventus. We were chasing them. We played against them. We were 2 points behind at that point once we actually played against them. That game ending 0-0. There is the player debut coming in for Mauro Icardi from Chelsea. 35 million plus. Spalvis going the other way to Stamford Bridge. I'm very happy with that deal. He comes back into the team. He will be given number 9 shirt going up for this next season. Let's go, guys. Let's get Icardi the dream debut, or dream second debut in a sense. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Leaves Melu. Now Renato Sanchez. Tries to turn his man and doesn't actually get away. And we've given the ball away in a cheap place here. Now Torino come forward. Dangerous play. It is a header at goal and it will be easily caught for Lou. But that could have been much more serious for us. That was cheaply given away by me. I hate that situation when you've just headed it. They're offside, yes. But I'm in a good position to carry the ball forward. Just let me play on. João Mario now with it. Into Mauro Icardi. Icardi back to Mario. Who gives it off to Donsa. Donsa. Not where I wanted to pass, but it does come and work out wonders here. Ziterbo, good turn. Still Ziterbo. Tries to flick it through. He gets off to Mauro Icardi. Icardi with a strike, and it's gone in. It has gone in, and that will be Mauro Icardi on his debut here for the 2nd time in an Inter Milan shirt. Is he going to be credited with this goal? That's the question, because, of course, it does take a massive deflection, and I'm not sure, if he will be credited with this. Here is the strike. Oh, it actually comes off the keeper. The keeper makes a save, but it's got too much power on it. He can't hold it, and he ends up just putting it into his back of his own net. And will Mauro Icardi get credited this goal is the question. Yes, he does. So on his debut, his return to Inter Milan, Mauro Icardi, the skipper on the day, has scored to make it Inter Milan 1, Torino 0. Welcome back here, Mauro, because this is a wonderful sight to see. A player coming back to where he belongs, grabbing himself the goal. I bet the home fans will enjoy that one. 45 minutes on the clock, 1-0. Torino now coming forward with some decent possession in a really good area. They are going to test me here. I've got a bit of defending to do. I didn't really do it, and Dalbert hasn't cleared that either. I can't switch to the right player. I was trying to switch to my centre-back there to head that out with, and for some reason it didn't switch. And eventually, I've managed to get it away. Mauro Icardi can't quite hold the play, though. And this could be a really dangerous situation. I feel as though I'm going to get scored in here. There's those situations where you know you just can't clear the ball and it just feels like you're going to get scored on. I thought this is going to be it, but Doncer wins it back. He's still not cleared away yet. I'm trying to kick the ball out, but I'm playing myself into more danger, basically. Again, bad situation. I need to just hoof the ball up when I'm in this situation. I keep making mistakes and really just conceding from my own mistakes. Again, what was I saying about it? I'm going to actually just clear this if I get the chance. Wow. I could not get out of my half there. They really put good pressure on. And I'm going to have to just start hoofing it up the pitch, really, because every time I get it in this situation, I keep giving the ball away cheaply. We are into the 90th minute, guys. It looks as if Mauro Icardi's goal is going to be the difference. There we go. 3 points, a 1-0 victory here. Not the most commanding of 3 points, but it's still 3 points nonetheless. Mauro Icardi. Alright, guys, in case you can't just tell what happened there, basically, my computer decided to turn itself off mid-recording. So basically, the recording cut out. But as I was saying, Mauro Icardi back in an Inter Milan shirt, grabs himself the goal that was the difference. 3 points on the board. Very happy with that result. Going to go now into this and see if we can sign Iñaki Williams. I apologise, like I said, for that, whatever happened there with my PC turning off. So he actually missed me mid sort of sentence, which is really frustrating, but it is what it is. Juventus possibly losing some points there against Lazio. We'll have to wait and see what that game ends. But 3 points for us. Very happy with that one. We've actually got an offer here on the table for De Gregorio, one of the keepers that I'm willing to let go. So I am going to accept that deal because even though it's basically nothing in terms of transfer fund, he will in fact be leaving. And Iñaki Williams' offer is accepted. There we go, guys. So he looks to be joining us here at Inter Milan. One of the heavily suggested signings from you guys. Looks as if he's on his way to us here at Inter. Got a bit of training going on as well, guys. We've got the centre-back, Thiago Silva's regen, in the training system at the moment. I'm going to have to actually call him by name because I can't keep calling him Thiago Silva's regen. So let's call him, well, I'll try call him by name, but, you know, my pronunciations are absolutely terrible. But, guys, we've got a quarter-final game here. I'm hoping Iñaki Williams would have signed that contract before, in fact, we do have this one here. So that is the deal gone through for one of the players that we've sold. And the question is, oh, my word, Leeds United signing Milik by the look of it. Not a bad signing, actually. I mean, it's not great, but there is the deal of Iñaki Williams to Inter Milan. £53 million paid for the 86 rated winger. Highly suggested by you guys, like I said. He can play in striker. He can play out on the wing. I'm very excited about that signing. But, guys, we may actually have enough to be able to sign one more player. You can see the wage budget. I cannot use it for any more pre-contracts. But if I send this into that sort of region there, we have about £19 million still to spend. So the question is, have we got enough to be able to buy one of the players from this sort of list here? I mean, you can see I've searched for world-class players under the age of 24 to try and find some regens. I believe that this is Boateng's regen, but I could be wrong there. I believe that that is, I actually have no idea who that is because I'm guessing that as a regen, but I could be wrong. That's Petr Cech's regen there as a keeper, so not too bad there. Pulisic, of course, we all know how good he is. And this guy, no idea who he is, but looks pretty good in terms of CDM, actually. He looks very good. 5'7". I am going to scout him, actually. And you know what? I'm going to inquire and see what they say, because for a CDM, he could be an extremely good signing. In terms of this one, that is Frank Ribery's regen. So, again, looks to be an interesting one. His passing is decent. It's just his finishing and stuff like that is extremely poor. His long shots as well. No idea who this is. I think it might be Ian Robben's regen, but he's at Spurs and the Premier League. So, unless Robben went to the Premier League, I don't quite know who that actually is, unless it is Robben, of course. This guy, guys, is actually Cristiano Ronaldo's regen. £61 million in value. Not quite able to sign him in this window, possibly for the next, but you can see his stats. 90 finishing, 97 ball control. He has some incredible stats all across the board. 86 rated at 20 years of age. Will Jackson, of course, we all know about him and how good he is. Not quite able to sign him, but there is one signing, guys, I want to make, and I'm going to go over and show you that signing in just a second. Here is the signing, guys. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, 84 rated, 6'3", Manchester United CDM. I am extremely interested in this young man. The reason why is because I think for 10 million plus the CM for us who wants to leave, this man, Gunokori, I think we'll get this deal done. So you know what? I am going to offer that as part of the deal, and it seems like Timothy Fosu-Mensah could become the final signing of this window. If I train up his long shots, he could be an incredible signing for us in that CDM role in place of Doncer, or possibly as backup for Doncer, but we'll have to see what happens in that one. We have this quarterfinal game coming up here. I may start Iñaki Williams for this one. We'll have to wait and see. Two offers in place here for our players, Ziterbo being one of them, and Manaj being the other. See, both of these guys, now we've got Icardi. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because I don't want to keep a Mang. I don't want to, well, I do want to keep a Mang, sorry. So we've got Ziterbo, we've got Manaj, we've got a Mang, and we've got Raul Jimenez plus now Icardi. So I'm sort of considering maybe getting rid of one of these guys. And in the end, I think I'm going to... it's a really tough one, this one, guys. I don't particularly know which one I'm going to get rid of. Turbo's good when he plays. He's got great finishing. Manaj has been good in the past as well. So, you know what? I'm going to get rid of Manaj. I think the signing there of Icardi's probably dropped him down the tier list in terms of that one. He has scored for us in the past, but the only issue is that I did not mean to stall that one, by the way. I'm going to go back in and reject that. The only issue is he's probably not going to play with the simple fact that now Inaki Williams is into the team as well. I sort of want to half deploy him as a striker because he has some really, really good stats. And you can see Man United have come back and said that they are not interested in the player that we've added to the deal. So that's not too bad, actually. I wasn't expecting him to really say yes to it. But the thing is, I am seriously wanting Timothy Fosu-Mensah. So I think with the sale of Manaj, this could actually happen. We're going to change his team before we go into this Sampdoria game in the Cup. I'm going to actually play Manaj before, in fact, he does leave the club. Jimenez will come in as well in place of Turbo there. Brozovic is going to come in, and so is Ganakori. And then I'm actually going to change up the side, and Williams will start this one. And I'm going to change the side and just basically name a pretty much weaker team in here. And Juan Jesus will play as well. And that will be the side going into this one. So Williams, Inaki Williams making his debut at right wing today. You can see his stats. Oh my word, what incredible stats. 90 long shots, some great finishing, some great sort of stats all across the board. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high work rates, not too bad there as well. In terms of his acceleration and stuff, he's actually got 86 strength, which I was not expecting. That's extremely good, actually. Nice strength on him as well. Could be an interesting one to deploy as a striker. But for now, he will start on that right wing. Let's go into this one, guys. Let's get through to the semis. Alright, guys, we're here for this one against Sampdoria. As always, I'll show you the sliders, show you everything involved for this one so you guys can see every single little detail. In fact, I'm also going to show you my camera angle because I've had a couple of people asking me. That is the camera angle settings I use, FIFA 16 default. That's basically just because I'm used to seeing FIFA 16. Everything's the same in terms of camera height, camera zoom and everything. So for anybody asking, that is my camera angle. It is actually FIFA 16 default, which I've had quite a few people in the comments actually ask me that, which is a bit surprising really, because I never really expected people to ask about the camera angle. But there it is for you guys anyways. Hopefully we will pick up the victory in this one and move on to the semi-finals as well, guys. Hopefully we'll have one more signing before the window is out, and that will be Timothy Fosu-Mensah from Manchester United. I can't wait to see if that deal does go ahead, to add to the already impressive window we've had here. And also, you've got to say, in terms of the talent we've added, we have just improved this side massively. In a side that we were already doing quite well with, in all honesty. Like, the side now looks incredible. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can achieve here at Inter Milan. Time will tell if we can win the Champions League and also the league and also the this cup we're playing in here. We could potentially win it in our first season. So let's go hopefully get through to the semis and have a real good chance at this. Inaki Williams, lovely, that's brilliant. Inaki Williams finished that one, and he has done. 1-0 up, the keeper gets a hand to it, but can't quite keep it out. Not sure what's wrong with the keepers today so far. Both of the goals we scored in today's episode have been issues with the keeper not making the save. He gets a good hand to this one again, and this time, though, he almost pushes it out, the keeper, but only manages to push it into the side net, and it's very close to being saved, that one. Inaki Williams, though, on his debut now, very much like Mauro Icardi, grabs himself a goal. Two very good signings on the board there for us, and both of them making an impact in this episode so far. I'm liking the way this team is playing. Oh, I made a block there, but it hasn't even actually been blocked. And here comes Sampdoria. I hate the shielding in this game. I absolutely hate it. I hate the shielding. Oh, my word. Side netting. Very close to being 1-1 in this game. And it came from, honestly, a few tackles from me, and then the ball just bounces back to them. But the shielding in this game from the AI is so broken on occasions. You just can't get the ball off them. But there, eventually the shot went into the side netting. So happy it didn't go in there. Not good pressure, Sampdoria. Good save, Lou. I allowed them way too much time there. No idea where. I couldn't get a player highlighted to go out to try and stop the shot from coming in. And in the end, Lou is forced to save. And again, this time it's cleared off the line. Get it out, somebody, please. Oh, my word. We eventually do get it out. That time I had to clear my lines. I had no other option there. Otherwise, they would have probably scored from that. And now we can possibly break. We do come forward with Raul Jimenez. He's got the run of Inaki Williams down the right. Inaki Williams breaking. Here we go. There's a chance to make it 2. Straight from when Sampdoria almost made it 1-1. Oh, it's saved by the keeper. Oh, my word. I just took the touch out wide for some reason. I don't know why Inaki Williams went to the wide side there. But cross comes in. Jimenez in the area. Free header. Can't quite get a header off, though, for some reason. Strange. Carmona with it. And now Inaki Williams. Gives it back to Carmona. Eventually, it took a while to play that pass. Carmona whips it into an area. Manaj gets on the end of that. Oh, my word. He hit it straight at the keeper again. Manaj today has hit every strike he's had directly at the goalkeeper. This one, potentially going to get his goal, a final goal in an Inter Milan shirt. The keeper saves it with his face. No idea why he just didn't hit it to the side of the goal there, because he would have had a definite finish there. In the end, deciding to go straight at the keeper. Yao Guy with a strike. It will be blocked. It will be another corner as well. Can we get this second goal just to wrap up on a commanding performance? That's not where I wanted it, but it worked out in the end. Yao Guy again this time. Straight into the hands of the keeper. Carmona. Now Inaki Williams. Now Jimenez. Manaj. Got the run of Inaki Williams on the right. Inaki Williams will take it in his stride possibly. I'm trying to take on the defender, but I can't quite do it there. Brozovic, lovely little touch. Jimenez, striking one. Straight at the keeper again. Every strike I've had today has either been straight at the keeper or wide of the post. It's been poor finishing-wise from us, but ultimately it doesn't matter because we picked up the victory here. And again, another 1-0 victory at the hands of a new signing scoring the goal. So sometimes you have to take them like they do. You can see by the match facts we dominated again, but for some reason, Manaj just couldn't quite find that back of the net in his last possible game in an Inter shirt. Juventus also beating Roma, Lazio beating Fiorentina, Napoli winning their game as well. So there's some big teams still left in this. And in the semis, we can pull one of either Juventus, Lazio or Napoli. So this team, or the next round, sorry, is not going to be easy at all. Still, I'm looking forward to it. There's a chance we can win the trophy in the first season here. So not too bad to see at all. Transfer offer unacceptable for Timothy Fosu-Mensah. They want 38.5 million. I'm going to give him 33. We just got the funds in from the Manaj sale, so he has, in fact, left to Leicester, rather. That's what I meant to say. And we'll have to see exactly if that transfer offer is accepted. I actually, of course, scouted for this guy, Wilder Castillo, but I'm not sure on his overall, so I'm not going to go ahead and try and sign him. I would prefer to have Timothy Fosu-Mensah. It looks as if that Fosu-Mensah deal will not go through just yet, although the transfer offer has been accepted, so we are going to offer him a contract, and if he accepts this deal within the next day, he will be fit and available possibly for Chievo Verona before this one. But if he doesn't accept it, I won't be able to play him in that one. You can see it's a day away. I'm not expecting to be able to play him, but I may be able to do it. Who knows? I'll have to see. I don't think this will be... I think this will be the last signing anyway. So in terms of that one, there you go. He did, in fact, accept his deal. So there is the offer for Fosu-Mensah. He becomes the final signing of our January transfer window. And now, guys, he will go straight into the team ahead of this game against Chievo Verona. And he will play instead of Donza just to give him a debut and see what he's capable of doing. There is Sanchez going in. Fosu-Mensah also coming in. João Mario and Schopf going to return to their positions as they were before. So there are those two guys coming into the team. Who's got the better week for actually out of João Mario and Schopf? Okay, Schopf have got 5-star. João Mario's got 4. So I'm going to play Schopf out on that left as I have been doing. Icardi, Ziterbo going to start up front as well. Lise Melu at right back. We've got Murillo and of course Silveira. I'm going to call him Silveira. At the centre-back roles, Dalbert coming back in at left-back. And that is an extremely good team. And I can't wait to see if we can win our first, Serie A title. But not only that, see how far we can go in the Champions League, guys. Because we've still got 3 trophies to play for here. The Champions League, the League, and of course the Italian Cup that we're still in. So potentially we could do the treble here at Inter Milan in our first season, which would be incredible to do. So that is the team going into this final game against Chievo Verona. Let's see if we can pick up the points. As per usual, guys, the slider's on your screen just to show you again, and that is that shown. So, as I mentioned, I'm looking forward to seeing how Fosu-Mensah gets on in CDM, but also, guys, we've got to see if Icardi can get himself a second goal in as many games. He, of course, scored in his debut after coming back here to Inter, so he's potentially able to grab himself another one in as many games. We'll have to see what his goal scoring record can be like come the end of the season, and then he'll be hitting 30 next year, so he'll possibly only have 1 or maybe 2 more seasons before we have to think about replacing him. So we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, we have been playing Jimenez, who's still 31, so we could actually keep Icardi for pretty much the remainder of the series, I'd say, and see how much he can actually score for us. But this game here against Chievo Verona, we need the 3 points, anything less, and Juventus will then be breathing down our necks. So I need to pick up 3 points from this one. I'm confident we can do it. Let's go. Fosu-Mensah, early touch of the ball. Let's get the 3 points. Mauro Icardi winning it back. And he gives it off now to Fosu-Mensah. Lovely flick around the corner. Ziterbo into Sanchez. Sanchez in his stride. Sanchez! That is a wonderful finish from the Portuguese national player. What a strike from the 90 rated Sanchez. Top bins. Better than what I was expecting it to go. The little flick around the corner from Ziterbo. Not quite the way I was expecting it because he's still a lot of work here, Sanchez, to do. He doesn't initially get it under control, but eventually does. And then fires that one into the back of the net. No chance for the keeper to save it. 1-0 up against Chievo Verona. Fantastic finish and a good little team move from that situation. Fosu-Mensah involved. He actually Nice little ball into the path of Ziterbo, flicked around the corner. And I'm looking forward, actually, like I said, to seeing how good this team will play in the Champions League. Ziterbo actually picks the ball here. I wasn't expecting that to work out. And now it's João Mauro. Tries to flick it through. Still has the ball here, João Mauro. And eventually will to get it past the defender. What a tackle that is, though. And he's still got the ball at our feet, actually. This is a nice bit of spell of pressure here. And now here's Ziterbo. Good little turn. Ziterbo gets past one. Dinks it back stick. Renato Sanchez! Easy, easy as you like. But the keeper, again, gets a good hand on that and probably should be saving it. Renato Sanchez makes it 2-0, though. 2 goals for himself in this one. Phenomenal little cross from Ziterbo. Nice work from him. 45th minute aids yet again in the game. We got it early on in the first game of the episode, and we've just had it here again in this one. In my opinion, referee should have blown his whistle there. Didn't do. And it is what it is, and we've managed to score and make it 2-0. So the 3 points look like they are coming back with us here to Inter Milan. Ziterbo. Sanchez. Good turn from Renato Sanchez. He's got on a Mauro Icardi as well. Icardi this time, surely it is Mauro Icardi, and it is 3-0. Selfless play from Mr. Renato Sanchez as he looked to possibly grab himself hat-trick. Great little turn as well. Dinks a little ball through. Icardi holds off the man as well, just enough to be able to fire that at the near post, and then runs over to the Chievo Verona fans and saying, basically listening. I don't actually know. I didn't force him to that celebration. He did that on his own, so I don't know if he's got some sort of history of the Chievo Verona fans or something like that, because with the celebration there, he's looks as if he might have some history, but apparently not. But he does, in fact, get himself the 2nd goal in as many games as well. Decent return back here to Inter Milan for him. I'm looking as well to see just exactly how he can do in terms of a full season here next season. Sanchez, Fosu-Mensah, lovely play. And now Icardi on the ball. Icardi goes past one. Icardi! Oh, that would have been something special if he'd have finished that one off. But it's just over the top of the crossbar. That was so unfortunate. Nice little fake shot, actually, to get him into the position. And in the end, he probably should have gone for power. Actually, he's not too far away from finding that top corner. Give him credit where credit's due. It was a nice play initially, and then the finish isn't too far away. That is the 90th minute whistle as well, guys. A 3-0 victory, 3 points on the board here. What a way to continue our good run of form in the league. Renato Sanchez with 2 of the goals. We actually kept Chievo Verona to 0 shots in this one. Very commanding performance. Very good to see as well. Icardi also grabbing himself a 2nd goal in as many games, so that's pretty good to see. He's got a decent goal scoring record going on right now, and if he can continue this, he could be at least a goal to game ratio. That's what I'm going to try and hit with Mauro Icardi. I think it will be absolutely crazy to do so. But you can see we will be moving into the deadline day. We are currently sat 5 points clear of Juventus in this one. I'm going to leave deadline day till tomorrow because I want to see if I can actually get a little bit more funds to maybe make one more signing before the window is up, but I'm highly doubting that that will be the case. We've got a transfer offer here for Raul Jimenez. And you know what, guys? With the fact that we've just signed Inaki Williams as well, I was actually going to get rid of it. I was actually going to keep him. Oh, I don't know what to do in this situation. In fact, no, we'll get rid of this guy and we'll keep Jimenez. So we've got rid of one, we've kept the other, and that will be pretty much, I think, our business done. But like I said, I'm going to leave that transfer deadline day till the next episode, just in case I ever get a little bit more money in that I can actually make a few more signings. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it regardless. If you have, I'd appreciate if you could get a like rating. I am going to sort out the player kit numbers and stuff, and I'll do that off camera, and I'll come back to you in tomorrow's episode or the episode whenever it's up next and show you the kit numbers and stuff. So if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If we could hit 50 likes on today's episode, that would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, you guys are absolutely crazy for everything you guys do for the channel, so thank you all so much for that. Thank you all so much for watching as well. I'll catch you all with another video very soon. Adios.